Heart to Heart with Jesus. In our last devotion on our Heart to Heart with Jesus, we saw the need to take a stand for the Lord. We cannot waver between two opinions. It is either you are with the Lord or not. Either you are standing for Him or you are not standing for Him. It is this wavering between two opinions that takes away your passion for the Lord. We are not ashamed of the Lord. We cannot light the lamp and hide it. We shine our light so that everyone may see and glorify the Lord to whom we belong. Love relationship cannot be hidden. When it is hidden, it is a love relationship in a quote. It is a sinful relationship. We love the Lord with all our heart and we shall not hide it. We proclaim to the whole world that we love Him with all our heart. In our devotion today, we are looking at here and now. What must you do here and now in order that you may become red hot? You may be burning for Jesus. You may be sold out to Jesus. Let us look at the book of Luke, chapter 19. We read a short story there from verse 1 to 9. Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through, and a man was there by the name of Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was wealthy. He wanted to see who Jesus was, but being a short man, he could not because of the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore fig tree to see him, since Jesus was coming that way. When Jesus reached the spot, he looked up and said, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." So he came down at once and welcomed him gladly. All the people saw this and began to mutter, "He has gone to be the guest of a sinner." But Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, "Look, Lord, here and now I give half of my possession to the poor. And if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount." Jesus said, "Today salvation has come to this house, because this man too is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save what was lost." The Bible said Jesus entered Jericho and he was passing through. So the goal of Jesus was that he was passing through. Jesus wanted to pass through. But there was a man who wanted to see Jesus. But he had a lot of handicap. He was short. And he decided to abandon the crowd because the crowd blocked him from seeing Jesus. He climbed a tree. And after all the effort that he made because he wanted to see Jesus, Jesus told himself, "This man, he will not just end up with the man seeing me." Jesus told that Zacchaeus, "Come down. Today I will stay in your house." You take a step towards Jesus, Jesus will take a step towards you. You make an effort to encounter him, he will reveal himself to you. And Zacchaeus came down, and the Bible says he welcomed Jesus in his house gladly. Jesus wanted to pass through. Zacchaeus wanted to see him. But finally, Jesus is staying in Zacchaeus' house. What effort have you made in your relationship with God for an encounter with God? Does Jesus just pass through your life? Does it just end with you seeing who Jesus is? Or Jesus stays within you? Jesus stays in your house? Jesus dwells in you? But there was a problem. Zacchaeus had a problem. And what was the problem? The people knew that Zacchaeus was a cheat. He was corrupt. And they began to complain. Mutter, Jesus had gone to be the guest of a sinner. And Zacchaeus knew what the people were talking about. Zacchaeus knew that in his possession, he got them through corrupt means. Zacchaeus knew that he had a problem. He closed his eyes to the need of the poor. And Zacchaeus stood up and said, here and now I will do something. Zacchaeus decided to restitute. He said, here and now I divide my possession into two. I give half to the poor. The person who lives for himself can never be hot, totally committed to the Lord. He is committed to material things. And Zacchaeus said, if I have cheated anybody, here and now I will pay back 4 times. That is what restitution is. You need to restitute the fact that you have not loved people the way you ought to love. You have neglected your family. You have neglected your wife. You have neglected your children. You have neglected your God. You have neglected the poor. You have lived to accumulate wealth for yourself. You need to do something here and now. And what is it? The possession you have, where is it from? You cheated to have. Here and now, I will give back. I will pay back. You cannot sit on stolen properties, and be hot for Jesus. Pull out those things and pull away the selfishness, the self-centeredness, and you become red hot for Jesus. Heart to heart with Jesus.